Hey guys, this is John with NV Property Solutions, and today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the pros and cons of selling your house to an investor or to a direct home buying company here in the Reno area. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I mean, there's a lot of pros and cons with it. Not so many cons that I could find, and I don't want to mislead you. There are definitely cons and drawbacks to selling to an investor, um, but there are very many a lot more positives about selling to an investor that hopefully you might actually think or actually might find someone enjoyable, or not enjoyable, but beneficial to you. So the first pro that I could find was it's a straightforward closing. There's no a ton of paperwork that you have to fill out, or you know like inspections and appraisals and all that. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about someone jumping through a bazillion hoops to try and get the deal closed, or have someone back out because they couldn't get the deal done. Um, so that's a good thing. One of the drawbacks to that, though, which I think is probably the only drawback that I could really find, when selling to an investor or a direct home buyer, is you'll get a below market offer. So that means that if say your house is in such disrepair that you don't want to have to fix the all the make all the renovations yourself, or there's liens on it, or you have back property taxes or whatever. um, you're If you sell it with let's say a real estate agent, they're going to give you, or get you the best price that they can, because that's what they're designed to do. Is they want but then again, the drawback with that is having to uh sorry, excuse me, um wait for the house to close and for them to find a buyer. So it might sit on the market for 6 months or so. On average, even in a hot market, like we were, and I think we still are currently, as of this recording, we're you're still, if you list it with a realtor, you're gonna expect about a 3 month window. Especially from the time you list it till the time you close it. But then again, if it needs repairs or whatever, it's gonna sit longer. So that's one of the drawbacks. Like I said, is a below market offer, just because it's dealing with cash. Say for example, if you were to sell your car to a private party and you're just looking for cash, or say you have it listed for like on Craigslist or something like that, for say $1,500, and someone comes and says, "Hey, I'll give you $700 cash," you might be more willing to take that because you know that they have the cash now. I mean, that's a terrible example, for say, but actually, I'll just use a better example. Say you wanted to sell your car for $10,000, and if that person has to get financing or whatever, or a loan, then yeah, that's what you were hoping to get. But say that they come at you with, say, "I'll give you $6,000 cash," you might be more willing to accept that because they have cash in hand and they're ready to go right now. That might be the same with you. There's definitely, like I said, that's the drawback, is you're going to get a lower offer. But anyway, than you would with, say, a buyer that is looking for, has to go through a bank and stuff like that, or on the MLS. Um, so with that being said, another pro is purchasing the house as is. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have a ton of repairs or whatever, you don't have to worry about making all those unnecessary repairs or costly repairs that you need to do just in order to sell it. So if you sell it to a direct home buyer, or a house buying company such as MV Property Solutions, or any of the home buyers in the Reno area, they can buy it as is, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Uh, which is, like I said, is a plus. Lower risk of lower risk transactions. Basically, what that means is, like I said at the beginning, it's a straightforward closing. So that way, like my company at MV Property Solutions, we will put down an earnest money deposit. So if we back up for whatever reason, that's yours. So not very many companies are doing that. But then again, I don't like to waste people's time. I don't like my time to be wasted. So that's why if we do put anything under contract and we do say, hey, we're going to buy it for, $100,000, let's just say, we're going to put up a $1,000 earnest money deposit, just so that way, if we back, like I said, if we back out for any reason, you'll get it. But generally, we don't ever back out. The only time we've ever really backed out is once the coronavirus started. But then again, I mean, we've lost deals during the coronavirus and stuff like that too, just because that, like, when we were gonna purchase it, we there's a whole bunch of details and stuff like that, like the manufacturing housing division stop. That was one of the things that caused us to back out of one of our deals. But in any case, I mean, we did have to back out. So, but the seller still got $1,000. Now maybe we might buy that, try and buy the house later down the road. But that's a whole different story. So, in any case, if we do have to back out, like I said, you're going to get $1,000 at least out of us, or whatever we just agree upon as the earnest money deposit. So, in any case, another pro is there's no showings. Actually, I take that back. There are at least one showing, because you have to show me and my contractor, just so that we have an idea what the house looks like. Even right now during the coronavirus, and it seems like we're not really doing it right now. Having the coronavirus or anything like that happen, because of all the other stuff that's going on with the riots and stuff like that here in Reno and all over the nation, and protests and stuff like that. But we still technically are, in the coronavirus pandemic. So I mean, if even like we still can do it where there's no showings. Like, you'll just take your phone or whatever and basically hop on a Zoom call with us and just show us your house and stuff like that. But in any case, I mean, with that, say if we were to do that, there would be no showings. But if you're comfortable with us coming around, then that would be at least one showing. Other than that, we don't really do too many more inspections or anything like that. If we have to, we'll definitely let you know about that. So the last pro that I could find was ample move out time. So say, because we deal with cash and stuff like that, and it's not like listing your house on the MLS where you're planning on moving anyway. When you need to sell your house or property, you're not really sure where you need to go, so we'll definitely give you time to move out. Like I said, because we do a quick close. Normally we can do it in 7 days, or really on your time schedule whenever you want it done. So say if you want 7 days or 2 months or whatever, we're on your time schedule. So that way, and also too, we'll give you plenty of time to move out as well. But other than that, that's all the pros and cons that I could find for now. I mean, if there are more that you can think of, definitely leave them in the comment section below, and definitely that we have an open conversation about it. Anyway, other than that, you guys have yourself a great day. Again, I'm John with NV Property Solutions LLC, and if you need to sell your house quickly for whatever reason, you can call me at 775-391-5236, or you can hop on the internet and check out my website and learn more about me and stuff like that, and even submit the information there, and we'll get started on your cash offer. In any case, other than that, you guys have yourself a great day, and stay safe out there. All right, cheers.